Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ricardina. You can call me Richie. In this video, I am excited to share how I do my makeup during the fall season, and this is an everyday look. Thank you so much for clicking in this video, and if you have not found me on Instagram, don't be shy. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for everyone who kept up with me for the past months, and let's get right into the video. So I begin by applying the Rituals Bakuchiol booster in my face. This one allows me to get that instant illumination and hydration, and I really hope to get no lines, smile lines around my mouth, because that's literally a life challenge. Sometimes you get it really matte, sometimes you don't, and this time around I kind of got it. So setting spray and a little bit of oil will take you a long way if you have dry skin. After setting my face, I definitely need to color correct around my mouth, under my eyes, and in this video, while I was recording it, I was actually coming back from vacation. I ended up going to Hamburg and it was really good, so I was quite tired when I recorded this video. But yeah, color correcting is part of my everyday routine, especially in the chin, where I tend to grow those horrible chin hairs that I talked about here in my channel. I am really hoping that this is my last year managing these hairs, because I am thinking about lasering it at the professional studios. It's just something that I don't like. So after color correcting, I am going already with the concealer, a lighter shade, so that I can also start highlighting under my eyes. Note that my concealers are both from Kiko, and one to color correct and the other one to kind of illuminate. However, my foundation is from the Dior Backstage foundation. It's good for face and body. By the way, I will not be getting into too much detail in the video frames. All the products will be linked down below. And certain products may be sold out, like the Morphe palettes, that they come out with new ones every other season, and sometimes you just can't find it anymore. So all my brushes, I actually purchased them on Amazon, and I love adding the Bakuchiol before anything, because it gives that hydration, illumination, and it makes sure that it reduces the line appearance. So I totally advise you add that Bakuchiol, and if you don't have it, add your favorite serum. Moisture is very important to have a sleek face. Now I'm already setting my face and blending everything together. So I spend most of my time blending the face, applying and reapplying, because I don't like to apply heavy quantities at once. I prefer going back and forth, and everything just works together because it also allows the face to set for a while before you move to the next step. So I will more likely be using all fall colors, making sure that my face is well blended. I love Morphe's palettes. It's literally super budget friendly. It does the job, and as a dark skinned young lady, it definitely gives me what I'm looking for in terms of contour and highlight. Now I'm gonna go ahead and contour my nose. This is actually one of my favorite things to do, and as you can see, I just follow the eyebrow line down and then kind of just shape the tip of my nose, and it gives me that sleek But is this for a daily look? Usually I define it way more when I go out, but yeah, for a daily look, this is how much I am willing to slim my nose. I work as a saleswoman and this is my everyday to-go look. It's quick and easy and I love it. So I like to start contouring my face with a smaller brush first, just to kind of like make sure that I know where I want to apply the contour, and then I'm gonna go ahead and use a bigger brush to define it. So I love doing my makeup, and the reason why is I also have a place to go every day. I work as a full-time saleswoman and I love working with cosmetics, talking to a lot of people on a daily basis, and of course here on YouTube I just want to share a little bit more about my life, and I am quite shy, so it takes me a while to open up. And again, I'm just so thankful for everyone who tuned in my channel and every person that subscribes, likes, and leaves me a comment. It just gives me so much motivation to keep up posting. Girlies, by the way, I really want to know which one is your favorite foundation. Comment down below. What's your favorite foundation? Because for me, Dior Backstage is been #1 for 2 years in a row, and I can only say, oh my god, I can't wait to get the concealer and more products from, Dior. So again, I go back and forth with my contour because the last thing I need is to have a heavy application just to notice that it's too dark. So I like it to take my time, go multiple times, and after this I'm pretty much done. Just defining everything, blending everything. I used the darker and the medium dark shade, and I slowly intensify the contour before again I get too much darkness and I can't reverse it anymore. Now I'm just gonna take my time to set my under eyes once again, making sure that there's no lines and it's as matte as possible. I am still setting everything in place with the same Morphe contour palette with the lightest tone. And I am definitely working on being more gentle with my face because sometimes I feel like I'm so rough. So I love the eyebrow setting trend, and it really helps them stay all day without getting all messed up if you produce a little bit more oil, if God forbid. But like buying an eyebrow gel kit for me just doesn't work. I prefer going straight with Got2b, and because I just apply a little bit of it, it's just enough for them to be set, and thank God I never got any irritations. Now the eyebrows, I literally had to sacrifice and cut down on my budget. I must say inflation is a real thing, so buying Benefit eyebrow pencils or Anastasia Beverly Hills cream eyebrow things is just not on my budget right now, and I literally went down to getting the €195 pencil from the drugstore shop, and I can work it out very well. I really love trying all kinds of products, from the most expensive to the cheapest products, and I've done that in the past years. I just never recorded it, and I think it's more about like if you know how to use things, you don't need to spend so much. But again, brands give you a certain level of confidence because if you can afford it, of course, why not? But you can do well with a $199 pencil. I am the type of girly that actually likes the unibrow looks. Like, to me, having like a somewhat fuller middle, it makes more sense to me. So every time that I do my eyebrows, I definitely use the middle the best way I can to create some kind of fade and conceal the bottom part, of course. In terms of eyeshadow in this video, I'm not gonna be adding anything because this is more like a daily look. This is something that I would do on a daily basis and to go to work or to just go ahead and run my errands. I'm gonna keep it really simple on the eyes. For this look, I just ended up using the black eyebrow pencil, but I usually used black and brown to add a little bit of dimension, though I'm really happy with the way it looks. Now I'm just pretty much working on shaping my face a little bit more, adding some contour to my forehead. And this time around, because my braids were getting old, I ended up not even doing the baby hairs, but usually I do the baby hairs first and then I do my makeup. And I always like to set in between applications because this allows me to get the most out of my makeup. Before anything, I am loving the lip tint. It was one of my friends that recommended I use lip tint, and I like the lip tint because it lasts longer. And this specific lip tint, I got it on Amazon. It was a set of 5. I will be linking the link below, and I'm really satisfied though. I like the way it looks. Now to line up the lips is also the cheapest liner on the market and I literally love how it blends with my skin tone. I like it dark brown. I usually don't go for the black super dark. I prefer a darker brown shade. By the way, I also noticed that you can use eyeshadow to line up your lips, and with the brush it looks quite nice, and if you set it with setting powder it just looks divine. And right now I am doing just that. I'm just blurring the lines and also adding a little bit of highlighter to the lips. And you can do this multiple times to intensify, but I'm just gonna do this one time. The lip tint is actually great because it's a tint, it dries out and it stays for quite a long time. I've never been a lip gloss type of girl, but ever since NYX dropped this fat oil collection, they have pink, they have brown, they have red, they have purple. I love it because it's a thick oil and it lasts forever. It also leaves the tint on your lips, and again, because I live in Germany, it's cold every other day, and if it wasn't for the fat oil my lips would be cracking. I love it so much that again I recommend this to my friends, and I literally that's the only lip gloss that I'm using these days. I'm gonna go ahead and handle this little brush that is misbehaving real quick, but this is literally me just setting a little bit more and blending a little bit more of the lines. But again, I am loving the lip combination with the lip tint and the lip liner and the lip highlighter and a little bit of the fat oil. This is literally a dream come true. I'm definitely going on my setting rounds, just going over the under eye again, and this time I'm using the same Morphe palette but the warmer tone just to add a little bit more of warmth and less and kind of reduce the paleness that we usually get from contouring with very light concealers. I mean, we all did that mistake and that trend was hot back then. I mentioned before that I would not be doing anything wild in my eyes today, but I'm just gonna do a little bit of a slight contour in my eyes as well because this is very important too. It kind of just adds a little bit of dimension and a little bit of a mystery because I am definitely adding the lashes, and this is literally my favorite favorite blush from Morphe. It literally gave me the look that I was looking for. I absolutely adore the cold girl look, and I adore that super pink cheeks on certain makeup looks, and I like to achieve a balanced warmth pinkness around my cheeks with this Morphe blush. I am really happy. And I am slowly adding highlight with this black brush first, and you can tell I'm hoping and doing my best so it won't get cakey, but yeah, I am slowly adding more and more with every application. So here is the moment for my neck check and chin check. If you haven't seen my waxing videos, then I will link some in the description below, because you know, yeah, my goal is just to make sure everything is corrected. Applying mascara is literally one of my favorite things to do. It's something that I don't like to rush, because the longer you take with them, the better they look. Of course, I will be adding some fake lashes in this makeup look. I hope that you think that they look good as well, but let me know if you think that they're too long, or if you think that they look decent, because the trends with the lashes gotten wild, because specifically, I mean, certain people, they just can't even open their eyes because they're too much. I must say that I outgrew my super long lashes phase. I am going shorter and shorter every time, and this time I think this length is pretty acceptable, but I will go shorter for sure. Now, of course, my fan allowed me to dry my lashes effortlessly, and it's just time for me to line up and clean up the little glue residue that it's uneven. And this is pretty much it. I don't think these lashes are super crazy. Let me know what you think in the comments. So of course I already did the other eye off camera, and I'm just gonna set everything once again, making it super cute. And I'm just gonna continue setting the face, adding a little bit more powder, but again, I'm not adding a lot of powder. I'm just like blending it a bit more to make sure there's no lines. Under eyelash for me is a must do, and I am really loving my natural under eyelashes length, but I have experience gluing the one by ones when you want a little extra, but on a daily is not necessary. So yeah, I really love having a little bit of the under eye definition pop up there. And again, I'm just doing my setting rounds on the blush, and I'm really happy with the way my face looked like. Now it's time to kind of like fix up my hair a little bit by brushing it, adding a little bit of oil and a little bit of leave-in conditioner. Ooh, before I knew it, I was done, and I really enjoyed this makeup session today with you guys. And I hope you like the look as well. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. All the products used in this video will be linked down below. It brings immense joy to me to kind of like come out in the balcony and show you how my face looks like in actual daylight. And also this fall I will be kind of like following a little bit of the trends, because the schoolgirl is literally my favorite trend. Like, I was born for school skirts, I was born for this little pointy shoes. Really enjoy upgrading my looks this year, you know, becoming more of an adult and kind of like letting go of my teenager habits. So yeah. By the way, these are the shoes I thought I could walk in Hamburg, and it didn't work out, and that's how I managed to finally buy the Adidas shoes, because I'm really not a trainer's girl, but I became a trainer's girl. Once again, London and Hamburg made me do it. So I'm really thankful for everyone who made it this far, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you won't miss out on my next video. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram. It's at richierae_, and thank you so much for all new subscribers who joined my channel, and all current subscribers, thank you so much. Mwah, 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 mwah. I hope you all have an amazing beginning of fall season 2024.